Yes, yes, I got to mention this because I want to talk about the book where the name came from, The Path of the Devil, and in Spanish, Camino del Diablo. In reality, it's the mountain of death. You cross those mountains, chances are you're not going to survive. Many, many years ago, when they came from Mexico, they made their travel up to along that mountain there. They had to make that journey because of the water. But once they made it, they came into California out of Arizona. Well, that mountain became the title of our book. That book talks about Path of the Devil. People say when they read the book, hey, Larry, you're talking about the devil. No, I'm not. I'm talking about the devil and people.
A powerful story. Quote, a powerful story filled with money, murder, corruption, and deceit. Gave a great feel for the seriousness of the situation, how far the investigators would go, and how far the cartels went to hide their activities from the law. Online Book Club. Evil men don't understand justice. That's the focus of this podcast series. For this podcast, Larry will tell us how we chose the name Path of the Devil for our book. Larry, tell us about what you want people to know
Okay.
about your experiences.
Okay. It's called Path of the Devil. In Spanish, it's doing very well in Spain. It's called Camino del Diablo, Path of the Devil. I want people to realize that when they listen to these stories, of these true stories, you and all of us, we struggle. We struggle inside. We struggle with our thoughts. Why do I do this? Why do I hurt this person? Why do I sell this drug? What do I need this money for? Why do I need so much? Why do I want to become a politician? These are the things, 99% of all the crime out there, it is somehow drug related or alcohol because it brings out the demons. Yes, demons in each one of us. As long as we don't come under the influence of what I call drugs or alcohol, we sort of control those evil thoughts. But sometimes we get carried away. And I want people to listen to this. I was very blessed. I'm still here today to talk about it. I feel that you're going to learn so much, but don't be surprised when you listen to these stories on podcasts, because these stories, they're no different than mine.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about why you're telling the stories and how you're telling the stories.
Well, I learned so much from you about this podcast. I've been doing a lot of interviews on the first book with Barnes and Noble, with private bookstores, and also a lot of interviews, a TV show that took place in Spain. And now they're playing the rerun because of this coronavirus. People are just giving me the feedback and say, look, continue to talk about these stories. As you know, one book, Path of the Devil, and now the second book, the ideal podcast, us doing this together, they could see me and they could see my expression that this is the truth. This is what I was experiencing in life. You don't have to be a DEA agent to experience any kind of corruption or bad politics. And you're going to see these stories, my personal stories of the struggle that I was going through. With the bad guys, that's normal. That is a normal thing that we encounter. But when you're dealing with the kind of corruption, people you have to trust, United States attorneys, other law enforcement cops, in the port of entry.
Larry and I are doing these podcasts and talking about the books because we want to get the word out. We want everybody to understand the experiences that have happened to Larry and also to many others. And we're not in it for the money, but we do hope that we can reach a large audience. And that's the whole point of us doing this.
Absolutely. That's my belief. I just want them to realize that what we're dealing out there, it is evil. It is truly evil. But there's a lot of good people. The next one I'm going to talk about, and we'll get in more details how the case started and where it started from.
This is the end of this episode of Evil Men Don't Understand Justice. We hope you will join us again next week for more true stories from Larry and Randy. You may also enjoy Larry's other books, Fighting My Greatest Enemy, Myself, Home is Never the Same, and Life's a Journey Between Heaven and Hell. These books can be found at pathofthedevil.com or larryrayharden.com. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, click like and subscribe below. And if you're enjoying the stories in these podcasts, click the link below in the description box to get more details.